there's only two groups of people that don't need to do this, okay? Or maybe I should say aren't doing it. Some folks like are just straight up aliens. You know, they're just alien visionaries who also can instill crazy amounts of execution and traction. And like I remember, I've heard Larry Osborne say 100 times, like, man, he never had goals. He only had a direction. And I'm like, well, that's fine for you, Larry. You know what I mean? Like if that, I mean, you know, their church over 40 years grows to 10,000. Like they're obviously doing something really right. And maybe they don't need a system for this. Maybe he just intuitively is the system himself. But the other group of people that's not doing this are people that are not the alien and they're not doing it. And I think that's where you can really just get stuck and have a lot of the power of creating goals, creating vision, and then putting feet to them. You know, it can just kind of slip away from you because you don't have a system. And I think we have decided early on, we don't feel like we're aliens in terms of vision or traction, like, you know, or execution. And so having some systems that have changed, we've used Vision Frame, we use EOS now. I mean, we, you know, whatever we've used different things, but something that tries to focus us on that idea of lining up what you're doing today with what you're trying to see happen this year, with what you're trying to see happen in 3 years, with what you ultimately want to see happen in 10 years. I think for the mere mortals among us, like me and you are, it has got to be one of the most effective ministry tools to just kind of keep everything online. Because as you said, you know, you get more ministry experience or you get more resources and you can just end up doing 1,000 different things. And it's like, but are those things you're executing on actually moving the needle for where you ultimately want to go? That's where I think some kind of planning like this really is helpful.